Bryce and Laura here with the Decora team, and we've been thinking a lot about Arizona and how crazy of an adventure that has been, and how it kind of sparked from nothing, basically.
To instantly being most of our business on off-market acquisitions. We started 2.5, maybe 3 months ago prospecting in Arizona, and since then we've done we're on our 7th transaction. We recently took a trip down there. It was a work trip, but I think I spent 2 hours buzzing around in the Tesla with Atlas, seeing houses that we've purchased there, and it just gave us time together to gauge where this business can go. So
what really sparked us looking at doing prospecting in Arizona was Bryce's system that he built that allowed him to contact so many people on this grand scale, and then he started to realize that there weren't enough leads locally to even keep him busy, and so he decided to just branch out into other major cities, and then have real estate partners in those cities that could help finish the transaction.
Yeah, so they have buyers. If we're not buying it ourselves, they have buyers they can connect us with, and then we close transactions together. And that's been so successful that we've also branched out into Texas, and California starts later this week. So we went to Arizona. We got to see a butterfly sanctuary. Atlas and Bowie both loved that.
We had a pool at our hotel.
We had a pool. Yeah, that's totally not a Washington thing. So we'd never been to Arizona before. And we ended up in Scottsdale. We walked around Old Town Scottsdale, went to restaurants, had date nights. We were able to take our nanny, our babysitter, so she was able to really help out with the kids and allow us good quality time together to talk about the future of our business. So it's been really exciting and really successful. But with that, there are other struggles that come up. It's never just sunshine and rainbows. I mean, at the same time, we have a highly successful Airbnb operating here, but also highly stressful. We've had some issues with that recently.
Yeah, a recent thing that came up was, unfortunately, whenever guests woke up with a bunch of bug bites. We live in the forest, there are insects here. Right from the get-go, their immediate thought was, oh, we have bed bugs, which for me was the biggest nightmare of my life.
Total freak out. We were both, I didn't get anything done that day. All I could think about was what's downstairs.
We were stressed out because we're so anal about everything being perfect. We reimbursed the guests their entire stay. They ended up leaving. I totally understand. We had a pest control company come in right away to evaluate. Thankfully, no bed bugs, no fleas, no insects whatsoever. We don't know where the bug bites came from,
but that shows. So in Airbnb, the most important thing is customer service. And in everything we do, the most important thing is customer service, helping the seller, helping the renter. And you have to keep that at the forefront of your thought process and never think about short-term losses. Because if you start thinking about, I need that $500, I can't afford to reimburse that, there goes your future business, because you now got a 3-star review, and that will affect you way more in the long term. Same thing with what I do in Arizona, Washington, Texas, buying properties, just coming from a mindset of offering to help, seeing what I can do. And sometimes that means, recently I went and helped someone install hot water straps and clean off their roof, and I spent several hours there. That's hours that I could have been spent prospecting, but that's what that person needed. So we're in a balance point right now where we have a lot of good stuff going on, but we're figuring a lot out. We have high monthly expenses. We still live in a project. We're trying to make a successful Airbnb, and we have issues coming up there, things starting to break, and the bug issues, customer service, and we're just trying to power through it.
Yeah. So this is some of the side of it that you don't necessarily see all the time. It's kind of just growing pains. We have really big goals and big dreams, and there are definitely things along the way that are hurdles that we have to get through.
Yeah, but we'll make it through. We've made it this far, and the sky's the limit. Oh, we're gonna keep pushing. Sometimes it'll hurt, but we'll make it there.
Yeah, it's all about just keeping a positive mindset, having gratitude every day for the little things. And Bryce and I have conversations all the time about how lucky are we to have these problems that we have, and it's because we have worked so hard to get where we are, and we just try to be positive and enjoy the entire process.
So if this is something you want to get into, just realize no matter what you see on TV, it's not all positive. It's not all cashing checks. There are gonna be some really hard things you have to go through. So be ready for that and know that you can make it through it. Okay? And of course, we're here to help. We've made it through a bunch of this stuff. We have a lot of insight. And reach out anytime you need help. Make sure you watch the rest of our videos and subscribe. Laura's gonna talk in a future video about all these Airbnb issues, and I'm really excited for that. Make sure and stay in touch, stay tuned, subscribe, and thank you so much for all your support.
See you guys next time.